Hello, I'm Daniel Sun from Koneki Foundation, and we'll be going over SleepIn from CodingBat Warmup-1. So let's start this off by reading the problem. It says, the parameter weekday is true if it is a weekday, and the parameter vacation is true if we are on vacation. We sleep in if it's not a weekday or we're on vacation. Return true if we do sleep in. So this is a problem which gives us two variables, weekday and vacation, and they could be true or false. And they give us a few test cases here. False, false gives us true. True, false gives us false. False, true gives us true. So to solve this problem, we'll be going over casework and we will go to the whiteboard to solve it. Okay, we're back and we're going to start solving this problem. So, like we said, it gives us two variables, weekday and vacation. And either of these variables could be true or false. So we're going to do true, 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 false, false, true, false, false. Now, these four cases are the only four cases that are possible when we're looking at the problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to show this in a table. Take this. And split it up like this. Okay, let's say we have true here and false there. This will give us true, true, false, true, true, false, and false, false. Now let's look at these four conditions because they're quite interesting. So we'll see here that true, true, because vacation is true, we should be able to sleep in. And this case here, vacation is false and weekday is true, so we should not sleep in. In this case here, weekday is false and vacation is true, so we should sleep in. And in this case here, vacation is false and weekday is false, so we should be able to sleep in. So what we could see here is that this is actually the only case where we need to return false, because it is the only day where we cannot sleep in. So we could turn this into a function where we check if weekday is true, and if vacation is false. So only if these two things are true, which is this case right there, if these two things are true, then we are able to return false, right? But in all other cases, as these three, which is every single other case that's possible, we're going to be returning true, as seen here. Okay, now let's turn that into code in our CodingBat. Okay, we're in CodingBat now. And what we're going to do is we're going to type the exact same thing we just did, except in Java. So if weekday is equal to true, and if vacation is equal to false, we return false. But in all other cases, we return true. So there's a few things that we could do to optimize the length of this code, because for a pretty simple code, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 lines, and that just seems pretty unnecessary. What we could do, first of all, is get rid of this true and get rid of this false and put an exclamation mark here. Weekday and vacation are both already Boolean, so we don't need to put equal signs. And weekday here would means if it's true, and not vacation is if it's not true. And here we have return false, and it's only one line, so we don't really need these curly braces. And we could say the same for this one. Now we could see here that if weekday and not vacation, then we return false. That means that we could just put this in a return statement where it is the opposite of whatever this gives us. So in other words, it would be something like this. And what's the opposite of and? It is return not weekday or vacation. And if it's not a weekday or if it is a vacation, then we should return true. And if both of these things are false, then we should return false. Now let's see how this goes. And as we can see here, it is all correct for 4 cases, which is false, false, true, false, false, true, and true, true. Now, like in this question, we could use casework and use that casework to develop a simple logic and use that logic to simplify the code to get something like this. Okay, that'll be it for today, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Okay, the code that we just created was in Java, and this time we're gonna do the same thing but in Python. We'll see here that there is SleepIn, and in Python the syntax is different, but it should be the same process in that if weekday and not vacation, then we return false, and else return true. We don't need these in Python, and that's not how you, I don't think that's how that works in Python. There you go. Okay, and we're gonna go through the same process and simplifying the code. We could take this, put it in here, return statement in here, like this. And to further simplify this, we're going to distribute that not. So we're going to put not weekday or vacation. Let's see if that works. Oh, that is not how you put not in Python. There we go. And that should give us the same result. Okay, that was actually it for today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.